All my wrists is frogs, all my women is boss. With my wrist with the frogs.
ARP, on another note, right? I watched this interview you did. I mean, you know, the blog you did about Dizaster and everything like that. And I'm thinking maybe it's East Coast bias, you know? But like you were saying, you know, when they mention the greats, they mention Hollow, they mention Clips, they mention Lux, Mook, Rex, but they never mention the disasters of the game, you know?
Let me add a few more people.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me add a few more people. Because sometimes I'm in my blogs, I just freestyle, and I'm just talking my shit. I'm just doing my own little thing. There's a lot of battle rappers that could be respected to possibly hit the Mt Rushmore. I know in my video I said Lux, I said Mook, I said Hollow, I said Clips,
and maybe sometimes Rex.
Sometimes no, I said Rex and sometimes Averb.
Okay, yeah.
A lot of people mention Averb, and then I said Dizaster, which is the 7th, should be thrown into that argument. But there's a few other people as well. Arsonal belongs and deserves to be in that argument.
That's real.
And in all honesty, you know another person that deserves to possibly be in that debate as well? DNA.
That kind of makes sense.
You can't deny the amount of work he's put in. He's another person with 5,000 battles out. You know what I'm saying? He's put in a lot of work. He's one of the highest viewed battlers of all time. You know what I'm saying? When you do that many views, like Arsonal and DNA and K-Shine, all these people doing so many views across their career, there's no denying how many fans they brought into the culture.
That's real.
Gotta respect it.
Word.
Gotta respect it. Gotta respect it. So those are more names. I'll give you another exclusive too. They say that Chris Unbiased, you know, leaks a lot of people's information, so I'm gonna leak some of his. Nah, shout out to my boy Unbiased. I think he's got a Mt Rushmore blog that's coming. And I think he's even going to try to strip it all the way down to his final 4. I think that could be very interesting. I'm looking forward to his picks, and depending on his picks and how he puts the blog together, I might even challenge it. I might even challenge his blog so we can have some fun going back and forth. I think it's a great debate, a great topic. It's a healthy topic for battle rap, positive energy. Mt Rushmore, but back to this. Back to this.
Well, you know, just I ain't gonna lie, you said a lot in there, ARP. But when you said Mt Rushmore, I'm thinking like, okay, when you say Mt Rushmore, what does that really mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? What does that even really mean? Like, is it just the people who done put in the most work or who's most influential, best battlers? What does that even mean?
My approach to the Mt Rushmore is the same way I had an approach when you asked me my top leagues.
Okay.
It's categories.
Okay.
Once again, there's categories. Okay. Me, as I approach Mt Rushmore, I think that categories should be how you transitioned across the eras. So that means street battling, DVD battles, the first wave of on-camera battles, and then today's style of on-camera, the bigger crowds, adapting to the new styles, all of that shit. That's one category within itself. Your wins and your losses is another category. Your significant wins and losses is another category, because you could have 500 battles, but maybe, you know, only 100 of them was against really strong, solid opponents. Where if you beat them, you could tell that, yeah, that was the nigga. You know what I mean? Shit like that. There's categories to oh yeah, there's more, like shit like your impact on the game, your influence on the game. You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that matters. Like, are you somebody that came in early and then you had a whole wave of battlers that came in after you, was influenced by you or tried to copy your style? That matters. That matters. That matters.
Okay.
To me, that's why it's so fucking hard to narrow it all the way down. I just want to open up the debate and say some of the people that I think deserve to be in the conversation. And that's why I said, I really hit Diz. He damn sure belongs in that conversation. Whether he's in that 4, not in that 4, he deserves to be in the debate. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying.
So, in a sense, the Mt Rushmore is basically the same as that GOAT conversation. Who's the greatest of all time, basically.
Yeah, you could say that. And that's why I said Diz is one of the GOATs. I didn't say the GOAT. I said one of the GOATs. Yeah, he's one of the greatest of all time.
Can there be multiple GOATs? Okay, or is it
For me, there is.
Okay.
For me, there is. You know what I'm saying? To me, there's several. I don't know if I could ever narrow it down to one person.
I dig.
Because there's certain things that some of those guys have done that nobody else has done.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people think as Mook is more so the pioneering face. what I mean?
Some
But
say he's Jerry West, the logo or whatever.
there you go. You know what I mean?
man?
Responsible for really like bringing it to the forefront. Rex has done a lot. They say Rex, you know, battled before Mook or taught Mook a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, how does that
We
work?
done battled DMX and had, you know what I mean?
Charlie Clips could maybe make a claim for elevating the culture as far as fans. He became one of the highest demand battlers.
That's
you know
real.
what I'm saying? He's got claims to that shit. Arsonal, you know, the most viewed in America. How does
in
that
the world.
work? There you go. There you go. And all of these guys got classics under their fucking belt.
That's
all
real.
Of them. All of them, man. So I can't pick one. I can't. I'm just saying who I think belongs.
Why do you think though a person like Diz gets left out of the conversation? I mean, I definitely heard your blog and I heard how you said about his talent, but why do you think he gets left out?
I don't want to blame the East Coast West Coast bias or whatever. I don't really want to blame that. I don't want to blame that. And the reason why I really can't blame that is because look how big Dizaster's fan base is. Look how many views he has.
Yeah.
Look how many battles he has. Look how many main events he has. Look how many tickets that man can sell. You know what I'm saying? So he gets more of a look than 90% of the East Coast battlers. There's only but so many East Coast battlers that are bigger than or just as big as Dizaster. So I can't blame the bias. I just gotta blame maybe it's his style. I don't know. Or maybe it's not that it's that bias. Maybe that it's just people forgot. And blogs like that remind people, because I see a lot of comments in that video that say we agree. So maybe he's just forgotten sometimes. You know what I mean? That's all.
Okay.
Maybe just forgotten sometimes.
Yeah, definitely.
It's all good, but they all gotta earn their spot. You know what I mean? They're the talent.
I told you, I said, man, every time I see niggas, I say, bro, look, man, just pay me. I'm coming, man. And he be like, what you want? I'm like, dog, whatever your pocket, just give it to me. I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Like, just, if I get in one of them hoes, oh Lord.
Any one of them, it don't matter.
Here.
40, E Hard.
Listen, Jazz just told me yesterday, she said, I can't battle him, man. Nah, shit, I'm playing on that. God, well, I got a whole plan for one of these hoes, boy. Jeez.
I guess I could make an exclusive on y'all camera. Yo, Verb. I will fuck you up. You keep disrespecting bitches. You think that shit? It's 3 cameras here right now. Just so the fans don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm going through all the cameras. Verb. Man, I'll fuck you up, man.